Lincoln Railer basketball on WLCN 96.3 FM and streaming live on WLCNonline.com is brought to you by Shelter Insurance Agent Corey Leonard, AAA Windows, Siding and Doors, The Carpet House, Town & Country Bank, Lincoln IGA, Fifth Street Food Mart, Jason Schmidt at Channel Seeds, Friendship Manor, Rick Ham State Farm Insurance, Lincoln Heating and Cooling, Lincoln Printers, Memorial Sports Care at Abraham Lincoln Memorial Hospital, Lincoln College, Realtor Nancy Cunningham at Brady Realtors, Stacy Family Pharmacy, Community Action Partnership of Central Illinois, Rao Incorporated, Schneider Chiropractic, Lincoln Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, Edward Jones Financial Advisor Christine Short, St. Clara's Manor, Eaton Corporation, Jim Examus Ford Lincoln, Bright Ideas Screen Printing and Embroidery, Headline Salon LLC, and by Family Custom Cleaners, Laundry, Tanning, and U-Haul.
As the Railers, the number 2 seed, come into the contest taking on Fort Zumwalt North. They come in with a record of 3-3. And so far, Josh, Central State 8 off to a good 2-0 start.
Well, and two of the better teams here, three of the better teams in Central State are here, the Railers, Southeast, and Decatur MacArthur. So you've got Lanphier over at Pekin, who's the, I guess, overall favorite, but Southeast, the 3 seed here. MacArthur not ranked, but probably could have been right in there between anywhere from 2 to 4 here at MacArthur. So, again, MacArthur and Southeast tomorrow at 10 o'clock, and then the Railers, and hopefully the Railers would take on East St. Louis tomorrow just after that game at 11:30.
The Railers will have their first game tomorrow, as you talked about, Josh, at 11:30. And then, as we talked about a little bit, sort of a departure from the old style of the tournament. The second game, there will be a second game tomorrow, either at 5 or 6:30 tomorrow night.
Yeah, and I don't know the real reason. You know, you're going to have, if you've gone to the championship, you're going to have that day would be tomorrow where you'd only have one game and then you'd have 2 on the night of the championship. I guess they wanted to limit the play on the day of the championship and just have one, but you still got a full day to sit around and not do a whole lot. So let's worry about that when we get there. Let's be ready, and hopefully the Railers can come out in a hot start and get rolling here. We've shot the ball real well here in the last several years, so let's keep it rolling.
Again, the starting lineup for the folks from Fort Zumwalt. We'll get those for you here in just a moment. Starters for Fort Zumwalt look this way. 5'8" junior Eric Rothermich, a 5'10" sophomore Marco Powells, 6'1" junior Cade Brister, a little bit of height, one of the only 2 tall players they have, 6'7" senior Austin Schwert, and 6'2" senior Blake Wilson. Starters for the Railers, same starters that the coaching staff has been using. 5'11" senior Garrett Isles, 6'1" senior Aaron Hopp, 6'5" sophomore Drew Bacon, 5'11" senior KJ Fry, and 6'1" sophomore Isaiah Bowers. We want to remind you that today's tip-off is being brought to you by everyone at Jim Examus Ford Lincoln, who wish you the best this holiday season. Stop by the dealership for the new and used Super Sale, where every new and used program vehicle is on sale. All factory rebates and special financing offers yours to keep, and there's no payments on your new Ford vehicle till March of 2016. Stop by the showroom located at 2301 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. You can also view everything online at jimexamus.com. That's available 24/7. Josh, you always want to see the Railers win the championship.
Yeah.
But the mantra for day one is always one thing.
Win.
Avoid The back gym.
Yeah, avoid the back gym, because reception you think is bad at some gyms. There will be hardly any back there. So let's get it started early, Railers. The Railers out in their white uniforms trimmed in green, numerals in red, and Fort Zumwalt in green with a little camo on it, and nice looking uniform.
Railers lose the opening tip to the Panthers. Fort Zumwalt North going to the basket away from us. Rothermich over on the right side to Schwartz. Schwartz slings it back to Rotherschmidt between the circles, now on the left side to Powell's.
Yeah, Schwartz, 6'7" senior. They've also got the big boy underneath is Owens. I believe that's, Owens, 5'11" senior.
Something tells me he was on the football team.
Yeah, well, I'm sorry, Blake Wilson. That's Wilson. 6'2" and a senior, and well built.
Underneath, find an opening, going up, had it stripped away, but goes right into the hands of Wilson, who lays it up and in.
And the Railers out. Looks like the Fort Zumwalt in a little bit of a 1-2-2 to maybe try to slow the Railers down as they will get into their zone, which is a kind of a 1-3, a 1-2-2 matchup with Schwartz out at the top, 6'7", nice wingspan for Fort Zumwalt. The Railers are going to have to pass around.
Isles, bring it near side to Bowers, back on top to Garrett. KJ Fry firing off the lob to Aaron Hopp, who tried to grab it, lost it out of bounds, and the turnover gives it back to the Panthers, and you hear the coach for Fort Zumwalt North, Charles Galata. His team got the ball back, but he wasn't happy that Hopp was able to get there to the basket.
Yeah, not a lot of talk by Fort Zumwalt. The pass should have been caught by Hopp and probably a layup, but possession here where the Railers gave up a layup, and
easy underneath, but it was mishandled by Rothermich. 6:22 to go, opening quarter. Panthers with an early 2-0 lead over your Railers. We thank you for joining us here on a rainy Monday afternoon. Swinging her over to Garrett. Garrett thought about the three, didn't pull the trigger.
Yeah, of course, the Railers are going to have to shoot it out of this zone 1-2-2, and being able to be long on the perimeter are the Panthers from Fort Zumwalt. Isles.
Garrett Isles for three.
Yeah, he stays on fire. As Isles, one thing we're going to have to do against this zone is shoot the basketball well. When you got Schwartz at the top, being 6'7" and a long wingspan, your wings can really spread out a little bit and cover our shooters a little bit more, but they couldn't cover Isles that time.
Garrett with his team-leading 24th three on the season. The lefty three on the way. That's up and good for Schwartz.
Yeah, 6'7" and left-handed, and buried one from the corner. And right now, not a lot of life with that Railer 1-2-2.
Ball tipped around, goes right into the hands of Wilson with the interception. Approaching the 5-minute mark here in quarter number one, and that's going to be over and back as Powell couldn't hang on to it. And a quick substitution in, Josh, at the 5:05 mark. David Biggs in early for Drew Bacon.
Yeah, Drew with kind of just a turnover that wasn't very forced and lazy pass, and I think Coach had seen enough already.
5 minutes to go in the opening quarter. Bowers on the right wing. Fry swinging around the perimeter. Hop on the dribble, bounce in the post, kick it out. Garrett Isles, another three, spins in and out. Nice job of boxing out by the Panthers as Wilson. They come out with the rebound.
Yeah, big Wilson underneath there. He probably goes about 230 or 240, I'm guessing, and it's a tough guy to get around.
Powell from the right side, high arcing three, that's no good. Bowers high for the rebound, had it tipped away, still loose, and I think they're going to get Biggs for reaching in and knocking it away. And that'll be the first foul of the contest on the Railers. Railer basketball brought to you by Timbercrest Vet Services, Town & Country Bank, and Jim Examus Ford Lincoln. And there's a three up and good for Eric Rothermich. It's a second three, and Fort Zumwalt's out to an 8-3 advantage.
Yeah, and they've got 2 threes already against the Railers, and 2 shots that have looked nice, and they can spread it around with 2 different guys, one in the corner. That one was really on the wing, so the Railers going to have to get out on some shooters.
KJ thought about it, shuffled his feet, now kick it back out to Bowers. Halfway through the first, Railers down 8-3. Hop tried to get his defender in the air, slips it over to Bowers in the corner. Garrett, the lefty three, off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound down to the Panthers. One and done so far for Lincoln. And ooh, Hoppy went down hard trying to knock the ball out of bounds. That thud you heard was Aaron Hopp at the other end of the court.
Yeah, with not a lot of, he didn't even have a hand to get up to loosen the fall a little bit. It was just a straight hop right on that right arm. So we'll have to see. Of course, he's not going to go out, but we'll have to see how his shooting and extending that arm is as this game goes on.
3:40 to go. They go right by Hop, the layup, count it, and he is fouled. Count the basket for Brister. Foul will go against Hoppy, his first, second on the team. Free throw on the way is up, off the back of the rim, no good. Fighting for the rebound, tracked down by Fort Zumwalt, but they lost it in the corner. So the Railers' deficit remains at 10-3. And Josh, I think you said it perfectly. Right now, it feels like that early morning game of the Thanksgiving tournament.
You're right, and not a lot of life in the gym with quite a few Railer fans here and quite a few other fans here just out to watch basketball. And, you know, you can hear about everything in the gym, and the Railers have got to pick it up here.
Isles on the right wing, back on top to Bowers. Hop. Garrett will try another three. That's on the way in good.
And right now it's been so far as get the ball to Isles, and he can shoot it from deep, but we're going to have Hop getting in the middle of that lane. We're going to have Bowers getting in the middle right around the basket to get some easy baskets.
2:57 to go. Ball's kicked out. Last touch by the Railers. Bryson Kirby will check in for the Railers, and he is replacing KJ Fry. And Josh, is it a simple case of when you look at KJ, you assume his main offensive goal is to shoot threes, and if he's passed up a couple threes, as another three goes down for Brister, if he's passing up threes, coach is going to get somebody in there who's not going to be afraid to take them.
Well, and I don't know if he's passed up or given up some on the defense, but coach not happy with a couple of the guys that have started the game, and now Kirby checks in. Garrett,
top of the key, three, back of the rim, no, fight for the rebound. Hop tried to grab it. Instead, it's out to Powell. 2-on-2. Goes down. Won't go down, but he will go to the basket shooting two at 2:24 to go. Railers trail 13-6.
Yeah, and they've really been the ones that have put the pressure on the Railers. It's them transitioning to their offensive end. It's them making something happen, really, for the Railers. It's been all threes, and right now Fort Zumwalt has shot the three well, too, but they're also going to the basket.
So, Josh, talk about the defense that Fort Zumwalt's playing, the zone they've got, and especially with the height they've got at the top of that, what kind of issues that's presenting for the Railers?
Well, the wings can stretch out because of the height you can put at the front with Schwartz at 6'7". He's got long arms, so it's tough not only to pass it in the middle, but it's tough to get it to that wing guy.
Hop didn't get the bounce on the little 8-footer, and the rebound is lost. There were three Panthers there, and they couldn't corral it. So the ball will stay with the Railers at 2:16 to go in the first. Lincoln trails 14-6. It'll be David Biggs inbounding on the right of the lane. Gets it out, down in the thing, and Garrett's going to be able to track it down barely.
Yeah, there's not much court left on that one.
Approaching the 2-minute mark. The only points for the Railers have come on a couple threes from Garrett Isles. Bowers, inside, out, Kirby three, back of the rim, no, rebound, taken away by Biggs, and they're going to say last touch by Biggs as he went out of bounds with it. But good hustle by Biggs.
You're right, and right now, again, Jeff, it's all threes for the Railers. We're getting into the middle, and when we get it in the middle, we're automatically looking to kick it out rather than where Hop is really good at catching in that middle and getting to the basket. We haven't done that yet.
Brister. Over to Alex Owens. Now over to Rothermich. Minute 35 to go. Underneath, Schwartz had it, lost it. Last touched by Schwartz. Good quick hands by Hop as Bacon will check back in, and Drew will replace Biggsy.
Well, they've given us a lot of opportunities, and that being Fort Zumwalt. They've hit some threes, but they've also had some costly turnovers, and the Railers have yet to take advantage. All threes so far, just Isles on the scoreboard for the Railers with 6.
Under 90 seconds to go in the first. Lincoln looking for win number 8. Miles over to Kirby. Back now on top. Bowers will fire 3 from the right wing. Left it way short. Ball tipped out of bounds. Last touched by the Railers. .114 to go. And it's weird to say this, a number 2 seed down 14-6. You look out there and you see a lot of frustration on the Railer faces. Yeah,
they just shots aren't following. But again, Jeff, we're just basically settling for outside perimeter shots when I think right now the zone is so spread open. We've got better athletes. We can get around them and get to the hoop. So the Railers and Coach Al at this end of the first quarter are going to have to sit down and figure out what's going on and see if we can't find a way to get in the middle of this zone.
Short over to Brister. Under a minute to go. 14-6. The Panthers lead the Railers. Powell's with the bounce. Over to Owens. Owens being watched by Kirby. Nice defense by Bryson. Swing it around. Another 3 on the way. It's not going to go down, but a foul is going to be called on the Railers. 1, it sends the Panthers back to the line shooting 3. 2, more importantly, number 2 on Hop with 42 seconds to go.
And Coach has got a predicament here, Jeff. 42 seconds left here in the first quarter, and Hop picks up his second foul, and you're down 14-6. So do you rely on the senior being smart and not picking up that third foul and think that some other guys are going to be able to pick it up? You sure don't want to go too deep behind. This isn't a team where the Railers can come back from large margins and not only hold people but score a lot of points in a short amount of time.
First one missed, second one good, third one is good. 16-6. It's now a 10-point advantage as Brister makes 2 of the 3. Bowers has picked up his dribble, hands to Bacon, now back. 30 seconds left in the first. That yelling you hear is the Panthers coach, Charles Galata, just down below us.
He's vocal, and hopefully he's yelling for a basket for the Railers because we need one here going into the second quarter.
Down to 10 seconds. Isles to Bowers, back to Garrett, down to 5. Lob into Hop, back out to Garrett. Can he hit a third on the way?
Didn't have a handle on it. Didn't have a good handle.
Bowers with the rebound. That won't go either. So at the end of 1, Railers struggling here early. It's the Panthers 16, Lincoln 6. Back in 60 seconds with more Lincoln Railer basketball. Gymnasium, rough first quarter for the Railers. They trail 16-6.
Yeah, 2 of 8 from 3, Jeff, and only 2 of those were made by Isles, and they're going to concentrate on him a lot. If we don't get something in the middle from Hoppy or Bowers going to the basket, then we're going to be in a world of trouble.
And Hop in the lane tried to turn and make 1 dribble, and when he did, he dribbled it off his foot. Ball got loose. Fight for it. Bryson Kirby was in there as well, but forced the held ball. And just that quickly, Josh, possession back to the Panthers.
Well, Hop's only attempted 1 shot. He got one right around about 5 feet from the basket or so. Couldn't get it to go. He's got to be attempting at least 4, somewhere between 3 and 4 shots every quarter.
Nice job breaking the pressure. Down low to the big guy off the glass. Nice shot. Up and in for Wilson. And they're up 18-6. A lot of things have been way too easy for the Panthers here early on. Isles between the circles, now over on the left side to Kirby. Garrett back to Kirby. Hop in the corner. Nice cut into Bowers. Little jumper in the lane is good.
That middle's wide open all day, Jeff. And the Railers now have finally, from Hop to Bowers, Bowers find it easy with about a 3-footer, but we can take advantage of that the whole time.
Nice little 8-10-0 run by the Railers here would be nice to see. Brister in the lane, couldn't handle it. Goes right to Wilson, who lays it up again.
Yeah, and that time Hop had a handle on it and couldn't corral the rebound, and Big Wilson grabbed it and threw it back in. So another time where the Railers could have held Fort Zumwalt and didn't.
Inside to Hop. Hop gets his defender in the air with the left hand. Off the glass is good.
Yeah, let's get the basket inside, Jeff. 2 times in a row we've gotten 4 points in a matter of about 40 seconds here, and we spent the whole first quarter bombing threes, so I hope the Railers can learn from that and get it inside.
Powell's on the drive.
That's a
little floater, won't go down. Wilson again, the rebound. Again, it's good. We're going to put Wilson on the all-tournament team here in the first half.
By just offensive rebounds.
5:49 to go. Hop in the lane. Foul whistled on the Panthers. Foul will go on Powell's. That'll be his first. Only the first on Panthers. Isles and Bacon will head to the bench. KJ Fry, David Biggs back in for the Railers. 5:47 to go here in the first half. Panthers with a 22-10 advantage over Lincoln. Hop inbounds out to Fry. Bowers over to Kirby. Inside to Bowers. Bowers turns, kicks back out. KJ top of the key, won't take the shot. Bounce on Isaiah. Turns, tried to get it to Biggs. Biggs with a catch. Triple team. Nice job getting it out of trouble. Bowers down the lane, tried to kick it back out. Ball stolen away. Bowers almost had it. Brister, ball still loose, still picking it up. That's the Panthers down to Powell's, and we're going to offensive foul as Hoppy got in the way and took the charge.
Yeah, and got lucky too. I think it was a charge, but anytime you take a chance on that ref giving you a blocker a charge, and especially with Hops got 2 fouls. So the Railers with a little life here. I mean, we're moving a little bit better, but still down 12.
Railer basketball brought to you by Schneider Chiropractic Center, St. Clair's Manor, and Lincoln Park District here on a Monday afternoon. Railers down by 12. Need a couple buckets here to get a little closer. KJ over to Bryson. Bryson fires a long 3 and connects.
Big shot by Bryson, the junior. We hope we can get a couple out of him. He's averaging about 1 a game, and it'd be nice to get him about 2 or 3, especially on a night right now where Isles, he does have 2. We keep thinking that he's going to keep having those 5 and 10 3-point games, but the Railers are searching for scores right now.
4:40 to go. Railers have cut it to 9, 22-13. Rother Mitch back on top to Owens. Now back to Rother Mitch. And you almost get a little, and a timeout taken by Fort Zumwalt with 4:22 to go, just a 30-second timeout. We will keep it here. We want to remind you that Lincoln Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, Family Custom Cleaners, Laundry, Tanning, and U-Haul, and Stacy's Family Pharmacy bringing you Railer basketball throughout the season. And Josh, you almost got the sense that Coach Galata for the Panthers could sense the Railers picking up a little bit of the intensity, being a little bit more active, and so he started to take the air out of the ball even just halfway through the second quarter.
Well, the defense started to move a little better. We're kind of figuring out who the shooters are. I think we know where the shooters are, but it's been Wilson underneath, Jeff. We've got to have guys getting to the boards, and there for a couple of rebounds where the big boy underneath Wilson was getting offensive rebounds. We didn't have anybody even close to him, and he's wide and big and uses his body well. And if we don't put a body on him and try and match some of his size, and he gets going to get a rebound and put it up and in, we're going to have a lot of trouble, especially the way they've been shooting the ball so far.
So after the timeout, still a 22-13 lead for the Panthers. Schwert to Rothermich. Back over to Brister. Looking down low. Underneath, wide open, and Biggs with a hard foul, and that'll send the Panthers back to the line. And again, the back and forth, and they're just finding that little crack in the Railer defense, and that's all they need.
Yeah, it's been relatively easy for Fort Zumwalt, and they've done a good job of probably preparation for the 1-2-2. Looks like they play some sort of a form of 1-2-2, so they're anytime a team plays that defense and would play against us, they have a little bit better idea of what's normally going to be open. But so far, they've shot it with confidence. They've handled the ball pretty well, and they're not afraid of the number 2 seed at all.
Almost stolen away in the backcourt by Rothermich. Railers down 24-13. Into the contest for the first time for the Railers is Nolan Hollinger. Nolan handles top of the key. Yeah, right now, Josh, everything for the Railers outside the three-point line. As Bryson fires another three, back rim no, tracked down by the Panthers, one and done again, rebounding.
Well, we did it 2 times in a row, Jeff, where we got the ball to not only Bowers or Hop around the middle, and it was 4 points really quickly. And after that, we've really gone away from it.
Wilson handles as he had it stripped away down low. They get it back. Now they get it back to Wilson, goes up, and another foul is going to be whistled. And I believe that's going to be on Biggs, and if so, that will be – nope, they get that one on KJ. First on KJ, 6th on the team.
First personal, 6th team foul.
Wilson at the line, shooting 2. He already has 8. Free throw, no good. Josh, I believe the body type of Wilson we would describe as he's thick.
Yeah, he's a linebacker or something on the football for sure, or if he's not, he should be, because he's well put together. And the thing about on the basketball floor, he uses his body really well. He's got good movement. He uses his muscle well. He posts up hard, and that's a thing you don't see a lot in high school. You don't see guys that really post hard and use their big bodies, and he does a pretty good job of it.
Wilson missed both free throws, and on the second, Schwert, the 6'7" senior, picks up a foul on the rebound. So 24-13, Railers trail by 11. We hit the 3-minute mark on a Monday here in the first half. Bowers, near side to Isles. Garrett hands off to KJ, top of the key. Hop trying to find an opening in the lane, kicks it back out. KJ 3 in the corner. That's
roll in ball. Come on, we need one of those lucky rolls. Big shot by Fry, and we got 2 minutes and 30 seconds left here in the first half, Jeff. Down 8 now. Let's see if the Railers can make a little run and cut this thing within 4 or somewhere 2-point range.
Wilson at the free throw line, open again off the glass. Didn't get it to go down. And are they going to get Isaiah? They got Isaiah on the rebound. Foul on Bowers. That's his first, 7th team. So that'll send Owens back to the line shooting bonus. He just made 2 there a moment ago. Missed the first one there, Isaiah the rebound.
And they've allowed a lot of contact in this game, especially on the ball guarding. And that time Isaiah, I didn't think hardly touched him at all and got the hand on the basketball, but it ended up just a personal foul for Isaiah. No points for Zumwalt. So let's see if we can get the ball in the middle again to Hop somewhere and set up another shooter or get Hoppy going to the basket.
Bowers to Hop in the lane, kick back out. Garrett's lefty 3, back of the rim, no. But KJ does a nice job of grabbing an offensive rebound for the Railers. Hop down the lane, 1 on 4, won't go down, but he'll go to the line. He'll be shooting 2.
Again, Jeff, getting to the basket. The Railers get to the hoop, and something good happens. Hopefully the coaching staff picks up on that a little bit, and not all the time do you have to pass it out of the middle for a shot to the three-point line. Hop and Bowers can do some damage around that rim if they can catch it with 15 feet and under.
Minute 49 to go. Aaron Hop, leading scorer for the Railers, hits 2.
I think you take probably Hoppy out now with a minute 49. Only down 6. He's got 2 fouls. You don't want to pick up that third.
24-18. The Railers down as much as 12. They've cut that deficit in half, down only 6 now. We've talked about this coaching staff, Josh. They make halftime adjustments just about as well as anybody we see. There's a walk. Travel is going to be called. And on the offensive end, Hop will jump right back to the scorer's bench, and he'll head back in as Biggs will check out.
Yeah, it's a tough thing because, if we score, then he's going to have to play defense, and then you bring him in. But you got to really trust the senior in this spot where he decides, don't go over the back, don't go for anything, don't even try for a charge. It's a lot of times you give up 2 points to keep yourself in the game.
Minute 15 to go in the first half. Lincoln on the short end, 24-18. Hullinger on the far side to Garrett. Inside to Hop, kicks back out. Nice ball movement. Hullinger, corner, 3, shot it up over everything. Bowers did a nice job of saving it, tipping it back out to KJ. We're under a minute. KJ from this side, 3 on the way. That's good.
Good job by Bowers of keeping the ball alive, too. And credit that three-pointer to Bowers. He's not shown the offense today, but he always does bring the hustle. And good job by Bowers of keeping that ball alive.
And don't look now, the Railers trail by just 3, 24-21. 35 seconds to go. You would assume Panthers look to hold for 1.
Yeah, they're going to try. Hopefully Bowers maybe can get a hand on something. Don't foul. They're in the bonus. We don't want to give them up 2 points and kind of break our rhythm a little bit.
Down to 20 seconds. Brister.
Stay out there, Isaiah.
Rotherschmidt. Schwert. Back out to Rotherschmidt. We tick down to 10. Railers down by 3. Inside to Wilson. Back out Rotherschmidt. He's going to drive the lane.
Yeah.
Kick it out to Powell's, and they lost it. The officials, he was looking for a tip, but it didn't come that way. So with 4.3 to go, believe it or not, Railers have a chance to get into this one. Bowers, cross half court. Isaiah pulls up on the way. Would bounce down. Everything but go down. So the Railers look a lot better at the end of the second quarter, and that's got them down by just 3. At halftime, it is Fort Zumwalt 24, Lincoln 21. We'll be back with the Grau Incorporated and Schneider Chiropractic Center halftime show in a moment. You're listening to Lincoln Railer Basketball.